ESPN's coverage of the PBA King of Bowling, powered by AMP, rolls on from Lake Wales, Florida. I want to remind you the final of our 5 shows in this series comes your way next Wednesday night, 9 Eastern here on ESPN2. Brad Angelo taking on PBA Hall of Famer Parker Bohn III for the right to face today's king 1 week from today here on ESPN2. Nolan to close out the 6th. Whoa. How about that for a strike? That hung right for a long time, it seemed.
There's a little return from out if you get a good, good amount of paw in the bottom of that swing there, and he catches all of that one.
Yeah.
Cat's comparison. Rhino Page left-handed around the 8th board. That's the measured at the 15-foot mark where the arrows are. Nolan 7.5 board, but Katz is telling me that that last shot was about 4 boards right. So it looks like he may have made an adjustment and moved right on that right lane. Let's see if it works on the left.
2 in a row for smooth rolling John Nolan.
And indeed, he's moved to the right on both lanes. Velocity is about the same at 20 miles an hour.
Sounds like a jazz artist, doesn't it? Or maybe a late night radio show on W Jazz.
Smooth rolling, John.
Smooth rolling with John Nolan. The Quiet Storm. Here's Page to conclude the 7th, up 48. Seemed to take a while to get there.
It's burning up.
Not to jump ahead or anything, Rob, but the one thing that we have not seen throughout this series is Wes Malott struggling to get to the pocket and strike. Unfortunately for the winner of this match, it's not the same story. Although Rhino Page did have a 4-bagger, the last 2 shots both went high. And right now, Wes Malott looks like he needs a drool bucket.
What kind of king has Wes Malott been so far? Is he going to be like...
He's been a bully, really.
He's been bulletproof. Is he going to be remembered like King Henry VIII, where he had 6 wives, 2 of whom he ordered to be beheaded? Or is he going to be a benevolent king? A King Lear? Maybe King Louis XIV? How about King John of England, the arch enemy of Robin Hood? Can you tell I had some time on the Wikipedia on that internet thing the other day?
There you go.
Page jacks them in the 8th.
Lead is 46. Nolan working on a double. The best John Nolan can shoot, 220. Rhino Page already at 226.
Oh, no.
Brooklyn, baby.
Boy, that was heading into the moat. And all of a sudden, it looked like somebody kicked it left. There's your friction, the outside part of the lane. You heard him go, oh, no, right there.
I mean, there's only about 6 or 7 boards that ball did not pass at some point.
Yeah, well, it was heading right very quickly and found some friction. Otherwise, it would have been 0.
It went east to west mighty quickly. Reggie Bush-esque. Never really got in a groove today, did John Nolan.
I kind of get the feeling that if there's one chink in his armor, it's probably throwing it straight and hard. Straight, not so much, but I think it's the speed thing. And anytime you see somebody with late timing, as John has, it's a little bit tougher for them to throw the ball faster without arming it. When we watched him win the Masters, he was nice and soft at the bottom. He could keep his speed down and really work his hand, and that's pretty much how he dominated that event. But I can promise you this, during the offseason, that's one area of his game that he'll work very, very hard on, because he's committed to getting into great shape. He's got a two-year exemption, and he's going to leave nothing to chance.
Yeah, he told us today he went for a 12-minute run, and he was dead tired at the end of it. That has got to change before next season.
Coming for you, baby. Coming for you. Don't get too comfortable over there.
Page makes it a double and begins the taunting of the throne. He told us that today. He said, I love my chances versus Wes Malott. I'm going to rattle him. I am going to get in his cage.
You know what happens? You bowl a really big game, and then you bowl me, right?
Referring to the 300 last week.
Hey, Rhino, be careful what you wish for.
The king can come down hard.
I'd hate to see the punishment.
You don't want to be beheaded by the king. But watch out. Rhino can slay a few dragons out here now.
Get loose now?
See, now he's got
Loose now?
he's got Malott talking.
Just in time. Figure I probably need 12 of those at least to tie.
So Page moves on and begins his early attack on Wes Malott's throne.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, don't let that get hot.
That's going to be in the T50s, and that's a really good game. Unfortunately, it's 20 light of what Wes Malott's been averaging.
Has 8 strikes already. Has already won this. And this to conclude.
Finish it off!
Make it 9.
Come on, buddy. Go on, baby.
So Rhino Page rolls over John Nolan. Up next, the king, Wes Malott. Page takes a seat with a 256. Nolan rolls out in the 10th.
That's appropriate.
Well, he's one of the nicest guys you'll meet out here on this tour, and look forward to seeing John in a full-time role, not having to go through the TQR, which is the tour qualifying rounds. He is a full exempt player for next season. See if he can parlay that Masters title to some big money next season on the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kegel. Thank you.
At that point, it's like, let's just wrap this up here. And
Yeah, let's get out of here.
the bag.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you. I'm out of here.
Let vacation begin. Rhino Page gores Nolan 256 to 176. Up next, the big man, the big target, the big nasty Wes Malott.